Happy New Year! How is it already 2026? Hey guys, my name is Nikki and welcome to the Cozy Cove. Today, we're going to talk about some of the most highly anticipated cozy games releasing this year. Obviously, we're all waiting for Witchbrook, Wild Society, and Coffee Talk Tokyo. But I've rounded up my cozy content creator friends to tell you all about the games they're most excited for. We have a lot of games and friends to see, so let's dive right in.
Hello everyone, my name is Ellie from the Cozy Gaming Club over on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, basically everywhere, talking about cozy games that I don't think get the attention they deserve. And Nikki has given me the hardest task to choose just one game that I am looking forward to launching in 2026. Now there are so many games that I could mention like Wish Upon a Llama and Restory and Totem 2, which is a sequel to one of my favorite games ever. See what I did there? But the game I am looking forward to the most is Grave Seasons. You play as a not-so-innocent farmer in a small town that suddenly gets targeted by a serial killer, and you need to work out who it is. When I first came across this game, it hadn't officially been announced, and the developer was literally just posting screenshots of it on Twitter trying to gauge interest, and I was immediately hooked because I love farming sims. But we have to admit that we're getting to the point where they all feel kinda samey, and this game definitely does not suffer from that. I'm also a sucker for detective games and cozy murder mysteries, so this game was literally made for me, and it's going to be launching next year on PC and consoles.
Hi, I'm Like Finesse. I make honest cozy game reviews over on my channel, and 2025 had some amazing games. But the one that I'm most excited for in 2026 is without a doubt Pokemon Pokopia. When I first saw it, it gave me major Animal Crossing meets Minecraft kind of vibes, but Pokemon edition. You can explore, build, customize your space, and just hang out with Pokemon at your own pace, which honestly sounds perfect. I cannot wait to run around, explore the world, and just exist with all of the little Pokemon. So yeah, Pokemon Pokopia is definitely the game I'm looking forward to most in 2026. So thank you so much, Nikki, for having me on the channel, and happy gaming!
Hello, I am Crystal or Classy from my YouTube channel, Classy Cozy Gamer, and I want to tell you my pick for my most anticipated game coming in the next year in 2026. I would have to choose Starsand Island because it is such a cute and cozy game. It is a farming life sim role playing game. It has some very beautiful graphics. It's got such a cozy vibe to it, and I just fell in love with all of it, and I cannot wait for it to come out next year in February. So I would definitely have to pick Starsand Island for my most anticipated game for the new year.
What's up, guys? My name's Kate. You might also know me as Katerblossom, and I'm one half of the indie video game recap and review podcast, No Small Games. At No Small Games, we really love to celebrate the artistry of indie games, and that definitely includes cozy games. We cover pretty much anything from any genre, though, but I have to say, of all the games that I'm thinking about for 2026, the one that I'm most excited for is Waxheads by Potato Games and published by Curve Games. This is a cozy punk narrative sim about managing a struggling record store, and honestly, that's all you have to say to get me hooked. Like, I'm so down for that. But music is a really big part of my life, and when I think about some of my most beloved albums in the entire world, the ones of cozy games really come to mind. So games like Stardew Valley or Unpacking. So I can say from just playing the demo of Waxheads that we are about to be fed when it comes to iconic indie game music. It's really fun to sort of manage this record store, and I'm just speaking from my experience in the demo. One of my favorite parts was being able to help the customers that come in identify that special album that they're looking for, or even just recommend an album to them that I thought that they would like. Also, one of my favorite cozy activities IRL is browsing a record store. So with all of that said, I hope you'll check out Waxheads. It says 2026 right now on the Steam store, and the demo is live, so please everyone cross all your fingers for me so I can finally get my hands on my precious Waxheads game that I've been waiting for a really long time. Thanks for having me, Nikki.
Hi gamers, I'm Emily, one half of the team at No Small Games. I'm also sometimes known online as a specific egg. At No Small Games, we publish content that celebrates the impact that indie games of all types and genres can have on our lives. And of course, that includes cozy games. This was an incredibly hard decision to pick one most anticipated cozy game of 2026. This past year was a huge one for video games of all types. And believe it or not, 2026 is shaping up to be just as big, if not bigger. But in the end, I had to go with Big Walk. Big Walk is an online co-op open world exploration game from House, the developers of Untitled Goose Game. In Big Walk, you and a group of your friends play as a bunch of goofy little guys in a lush, beautiful landscape. This game is all about exploration, discovery, and communication. There are puzzles to find and solve together as a group, and many secrets to uncover in the big wide world of Big Walk. There may be times where communication becomes a challenge, and then you have to find clever ways to talk to your teammates. If you're interested in games like Peak, Repo, or Lethal Company, but you just want to hang out and have fun with your friends and not have to worry about your character falling off a mountain and dying, or being chased by monsters and dying, or failing to meet your quota, and, well, you get the picture. Big Walk is going to offer that kind of chill experience focused on exploration, discovery, and teamwork, not survival. I cannot wait to hear everyone else's most anticipated cozy games of 2026. Back to you, Nikki.
Thanks, Emily. And thank you to all my friends for joining me on today's video. I had such a hard time choosing just one game, but I have to go with Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Tomodachi Life is a quirky social simulation game. I fell in love with Tomodachi Life back in 2014 when the US got its first taste of this strange little game. In Tomodachi Life, you can create Miis of anyone, real or fictional, and set them off to interact with each other and the world around them. This may sound a little like The Sims, but you have less control over the Miis, which often makes for laugh out loud moments. I can't wait to add all my merfolks into Tomodachi Life Living the Dream this spring. Thank you again to all my cozy gaming friends. Please make sure you check out all of their channels and game picks listed in the description below. Did we miss your most anticipated cozy game of 2026? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.